What will the skies look like in 2030? Just imagine a complex, highly contested airspace where human fighter pilots are no longer flying alone, but alongside advanced robotic wingmen. Welcome back to Air Flight Space, where we explore aviation stories, air safety investigations, industry developments, and the lessons shaping modern flight. Today, July 14th, 2026, we're examining a pivotal shift in the aerospace industry straight from the Farnborough Airshow. In this explainer, we'll be looking specifically at Boeing's latest defense developments and their vision for the UK Armed Forces, spanning all the way from autonomous jets to airborne early warning systems.
Let's dive right into this with a fascinating requirement pulled straight from the UK's newly published Defence Investment Plan. The document outlines a bold, incredibly fast-approaching objective to fly an autonomous fighter jet before 2030. Now, at first glance, this might sound a bit like science fiction, right? But this requirement is very real, and it's actively reshaping how aerospace giants are pitching their future technologies.
To understand how the defense industry is responding, we'll explore the autonomous fighter jet, look at training tomorrow's pilots, check out the Wedgetail airborne early warning system, and finally, review Boeing's UK footprint. Boeing's answer to that 2030 goal is the MQ-28 Ghostbat. It's an Australian-developed aircraft that is absolutely making waves at Farnborough right now. While it might look like a sleek, conventional stealth jet, you'll notice there's no cockpit. It represents a massive, game-changing leap in uncrewed aviation technology. In military circles, the acronym used for this type of platform is CCA, which stands for Collaborative Combat Aircraft. Essentially, this means an uncrewed, highly autonomous aircraft system designed to operate alongside and support human-piloted combat missions. Now keep this detail in mind. These aren't just remote-controlled drones flown with a joystick from a bunker somewhere. They are loyal, autonomous robotic wingmen meant to think and react in real time. Here's why this matters. This fundamentally changes the entire geometry of air combat, multiplying force effectiveness without risking additional human lives.
So why the Ghostbat specifically for the UK? Well, Tom Breckenridge, the managing director of Boeing Defence UK, insists that the Ghostbat's advanced maturity makes it uniquely applicable to the UK Armed Forces right now. Because it has already undergone extensive testing and development in Australia, Boeing sees this as a highly capable, ready-made solution that stands miles apart from competitors. It's a massive advantage in a very rapid defense industry arms race. The UK is currently facing the urgent need to replace its aging legacy training system, the BAE Systems Hawk T2. In response, Boeing is aggressively pitching its T-7A Red Hawk as the ultimate replacement. The goal here is to rapidly bridge the gap between legacy training methods and the intense, complex digital demands of future air combat.
Of course, the crucial point is the funding. The UK's Defence Investment Plan has outlined an initial £360 million, that's roughly 482 million US dollars, through the end of the decade for this fleet recapitalization. And this budget is heavily scrutinized, mainly because it also amazingly includes providing new jets for the famous Red Arrows display team. What's truly fascinating here is that Boeing isn't just selling an airplane. They're offering a comprehensive ground-based training ecosystem that seamlessly blends synthetic simulator environments with live flight training. Offering a complete ecosystem rather than just an airframe is a huge strategic move. Furthermore, following a letter of intent signed last November, final assembly could potentially be handled right in the UK by BAE Systems, along with a firm commitment to maximize work for local UK suppliers. Since May of this year, a vital new asset has been active over Scotland. This is the RAF's first E-7A Wedgetail airborne early warning and control system, which recently touched down for testing at RAF Lossiemouth. Based on the 737 next-generation airframe, this aircraft essentially acts as a massive flying radar station. It is the command and control hub that's going to manage the very airspace where those future autonomous jets and human pilots will operate.
Bringing a complex system like this online requires absolute precision. Boeing has a dedicated team executing these specific steps right now. First, they must successfully complete extensive flight trials over the coming months. Second, finish the production and outfitting of the remaining 2 aircraft in the initial 3-jet order. Third, relentlessly validate safety and world-beating quality standards. And finally, the official handover into active RAF service. This rigorous testing became a key lesson for the industry, because the entire military network relies absolutely on the integrity of this airborne radar data.
They rely on a deep, established corporate footprint to actually sustain them. Boeing Defense UK's expansion has been pretty incredible to watch. Formed in 1996 with just 6 employees, they had to build their operations entirely from the ground up. Fast forward to May of this year, we see Wedgetail testing beginning. And by this coming December, the company will celebrate its 30th anniversary with a massive workforce of 2,000 current employees. Beyond pitching new jets, Boeing's daily operations are already deeply embedded in the UK military. As you can see, they provide comprehensive support for the RAF's CH-47 Chinook heavy-lift helicopters, the British Army's AH-64E Apache attack helicopters, and the RAF's P-8A Poseidon maritime patrol aircraft. Plus, they deliver vital pilot and maintainer training for the C-17 Strategic Transport Fleet. This established foundation of sustainment is exactly why they're positioned to pitch the next generation of combat aircraft.
To achieve this level of daily integration, their 2,000 personnel are embedded directly alongside the RAF and Army every single day. They operate out of key military sites across the entire country, including Lossiemouth, Waddington, Wattisham, Bristol, Gosport, and their dedicated C-17 training facility in Farnborough. This widespread physical presence is literally the engine driving these complex aviation developments forward.
So, what can we learn from this story? The evolution of air combat is moving rapidly from traditional human-only flights to a highly integrated, autonomous future. We've seen the roadmap, from new synthetic pilot trainers to robotic wingmen like the Ghostbat, all managed by advanced radar systems like the Wedgetail. It's a complete transformation of the airspace, but it leaves us with a critical, provocative question to consider. As defense spending and technological focus pivot heavily toward uncrewed collaborative aircraft, how will the role of the human fighter pilot fundamentally evolve by 2030? Thanks for walking Airflight Space. If you found this explainer informative, leave a like and subscribe for more aviation investigations and air safety documentaries. Share your thoughts below, and I'll see you in the next explainer.